Learn English easily. Chapter 1. The Lost Twin Sisters. Once upon a time, twin baby girls were born in the heart of New York City. Their names were Ava and Mia. The two were as cute as buttons, but their struggling parents were not ready to take care of them. Due to their financial difficulties, they were unable to give their newborn daughters a good life. Their hearts heavy with sorrow, they made a difficult decision, a decision made from love, for they wanted their little ones to have a better life than they could provide. So the sisters were separated at birth. Ava was adopted by a family in California, while Mia found a home in Texas. Thus, Ava and Mia began their separate journeys, growing up thousands of miles apart, in California and Texas. Little did they know, life had a beautiful surprise waiting for them in the future. Ava grew up in a small, sunny town near the beach. Her family was kind and loving. Her adoptive parents, the Smiths, had a big dog named Max. Ava loved playing with Max, and they quickly became best friends. She also loved going to school, reading books, and playing soccer. Meanwhile, Mia was growing up in a cozy little house in the green fields of Texas. Her family, the Johnsons, owned a beautiful horse named Daisy. Mia loved to ride Daisy around their farm. She was a happy girl who enjoyed painting and helping her parents in their vegetable garden. Years went by, and Ava and Mia grew into beautiful young women. They had happy lives, but both of them felt like something was missing. One sunny day, Ava's class had a special trip. They were going to Texas to see a big art museum. Ava was very happy because she really liked art. She loved looking at all the colors and shapes that the artists used to tell stories. After a long bus ride, filled with singing songs and telling jokes, they finally got to the museum. It was a huge building, filled with many beautiful paintings and sculptures. Ava couldn't wait to explore everything inside. As Ava walked around, looking at all the wonderful art, she saw a girl standing next to a painting of a beautiful garden. This girl looked very much like Ava. She had the same brown hair, the same blue eyes, and even the same smile. Ava was surprised and couldn't believe her eyes. She thought, could this be a coincidence? Or is there something more? She had never seen anyone who looked so much like her before. This made Ava very curious, and she decided to go and talk to this girl. She didn't know it then, but this was going to be a very important day in her life. Feeling curious, Ava walked over to the girl and said, "Hello, my name is Ava. This might sound strange, but you look just like me." The girl looked at Ava and laughed. "That's funny. My name is Mia, and I was just thinking the same thing." As they talked, Ava and Mia discovered that they were both adopted. The more they talked, the more they felt like they had known each other for a long time. They laughed at the same jokes, liked the same things, and even finished each other's sentences. Ava and Mia felt a special bond between them. They thought that it was too strange to be just by chance, They also found out that they had the same birthday. This surprised both Ava and Mia. After the school trip, Ava and Mia couldn't stop thinking about all the things they had in common. They decided to do a DNA test. A DNA test is a way to see if people are related by looking at their genes, the things that make you who you are. They thought this test could tell them if they were more than just friends who looked alike. They didn't know it yet, but their lives were about to change in a big way. A few weeks later, the test results came in. Ava and Mia were shocked, but thrilled to find out they were twins. They had finally found the missing part of their lives. They tried to find out their birth parents, but found out the sad truth that their birth parents had died in a car accident when they were little girls. From that day on, Ava and Mia stayed close. They visited each other often and even spent holidays together. They shared stories, laughter, and tears. Sometimes they cried too, especially when they thought about their birth parents. But they were always there to comfort each other. They also met each other's families, who were overjoyed to learn about the incredible discovery. The twins loved each other very much and promised to never be apart again. Finding each other was like a dream come true for Ava and Mia. It was the best time of their lives, filled with joy and love. Even though they were separated at birth, they found each other, proving that family ties are indeed very strong. This story of Ava and Mia tells us that sometimes life has beautiful surprises in store for us. Chapter 2. Liam's Journey. In the far-off reaches of the country, nestled among rolling hills, lies a tiny, beautiful village known as Marybelle. In this peaceful and charming place lived a young boy named Liam. Like all the children in the village, he helped his family with daily work and looked after the land. But Liam wasn't just like any other boy. He was special because he had a unique dream. He wanted to become a football player. Life was not easy for Liam. His parents were elderly and required his constant attention and care. Furthermore, their financial condition was not stable. They barely had enough to meet their daily needs. Even though the situation was tough, Liam never lost hope. He had a dream, and he had the courage to chase it. Every single day, after completing his work and ensuring his parents were comfortable, Liam would make his way to the open fields at the edge of the village. He would practice his football skills using an old ball, kicking it against the stone walls, creating imaginary scenarios, and pretending he was playing in front of an excited crowd in a large football stadium. His strong determination and clear passion for the sport won the hearts of the villagers, who often watched him play. One sunny morning, a whisper of exciting news went around Marybelle. The local football team from the big city was conducting tryouts to find new players. Liam's heart raced at the success. This was the chance he had been waiting for, the opportunity to turn his dream into a reality. However, reality hit hard when Liam realized that His family's financial situation would not allow him to bear the expenses of traveling to the city and registering for the tryouts. Seeing the disappointment on Liam's face, the kind-hearted villagers of Maribel decided they couldn't stand by and watch a young boy's dreams shatter. They admired Liam's great dedication to football, his resilience, and his spirited heart. A plan began to form. They decided to organize a big village fair where they could sell food and crafts and hold fun games to raise money for Liam's journey. The fair was a big success. The villagers worked together, cooked delicious meals, made charming crafts, and organized games that filled the air with laughter and joy. The money collected from the fair was given to Liam to cover the costs of his trip to the city and the football tryouts. With tears of gratitude in his eyes, Liam thanked the villagers for their generous support. He left for the city, carrying the hopes and dreams of an entire village with him. The city was busy and much bigger than his tiny village, but Liam wasn't scared. He had a goal, and he was determined to achieve it. The day of the tryouts arrived. Heart pounding with excitement, Liam played like never before, pouring all his energy and skills into the game. The coaches watched with interest, impressed by this village boy's talent and determination. After an anxious wait, the results were announced. The coaches were impressed with Liam's performance and offered him a spot on the team. Joy filled Liam's heart. He had made it. He thanked the coaches and immediately sent a letter to his village, expressing his gratitude for their support and sharing the joyous news. Back in Maribel, the villagers were waiting anxiously for Liam's news. When the letter arrived, they gathered around the village elder, who read out the fantastic news. A loud cheer filled the air. Smiles spread across faces, and the villagers celebrated their victory. They had helped a young boy achieve his dream and experience the joy of coming together as a community. From that day forward, Liam's life changed dramatically. He had become a city football player, from being a village boy. His days were filled with rigorous training and exciting matches. However, no matter how far he went or how much he achieved, he never forgot his roots. He always remembered his humble beginnings in the small village of Maribel and the kind-hearted people who had helped him achieve his dream. His story serves as a heartwarming reminder that no goal is too big if one has the passion, dedication, and support of a caring community.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more.